Hi, it's me, Pam Vandy, and I have finished a glue book. I have 3 more in the making that will be similar. This one has been spoken for. I always have my email in the description, so if you do see anything or ever, want to buy something from me, you can always email and reserve something. I'll show you what the other ones are like too, if you would like to reserve one. This one is 10.5 by 8 the cover. So they're going to be, similar but different, a little bigger or smaller covers. They're all going to have this vintage 1940s illustration, Mother Goose illustration from a book I recently got, and then I did Mod Podge them just to preserve the cover since it's old. This one has this tie, and then I added this handmade, like Afghan crocheted. I like that it's a little bit wonky, sewed a little rustic like. And I added this fabric, and then a little fabric to the back of it here too, or not fabric, but part of the Afghan. Okay, so I will show you. I'll show you after this what other covers I will have available, and they will be similar. So if you do want to reserve one, and they're glue books, so they're for you to embellish and add things to. Let's see if I can move a couple things out of the way here. I've got a mess from making the glue book. So yeah, the other ones have everything sewn in, just not pages that are added onto, which I will show you, or the covers aren't made. So let's see here. So this has a little pom-pom, and then here is a little spot that you can add something to. It has this pretty paper here, just something you could add wherever. I added a tag with ribbon here, a big playing card, very sturdy, that you could add anywhere. And because the books are quite wide, they've been added onto in spots. So yeah, basically they're similar, but of course different book pages. So you can glue onto these, add on to them. This is some sewing paper. It's open that you could glue together, or glue on here and here. Children's book pages and a Dr. Seuss. I thought that was kind of fun. Here I added on to this vintage music paper with this sewing, or this music paper going this way. And thicker paper here I've added on to it with this little address paper. It could be a tuck here. This is from a garden book. And added that onto this paper, scrapbook paper. It's from a garden book. Has the vintage wrapping paper. This book page. You can see these are book pages here. I added onto this thicker cardstock with a card here, so you could add all kinds of things onto here. Here's an envelope in the middle. There's 3 signatures. I don't know if I said that. And you could add something in here. What's going on here? This flips out. So you can do a lot of gluing and collaging and adding on cool book pages. put this onto here. This opens up. I add it on here. So I like to have most of my pages in the correct order. There are some that aren't, like a few here and there. So I'll have to glue them together. And then here I add it on here. This I add it on too. Pattern paper. Great variety of papers. Added that, and then you could tuck something here. It's also an envelope. That was the first signature. Still lays quite nice and flat. This I added onto it. It's a little card, and this also. So you can put this wherever you want it to be. This opens up. This opens up. It's such pretty paper. Just added that in here. I have clipped on here a pattern, sewing pattern. You can do what you want with that. I just clipped it on. Let's get some clipped on the other side. This here. This has been pieced. Piece together. Calendar page. I glue a lot on there. This opens up. Added a flash card. Middle of the second signature, and it has a large envelope. I guess I could glue this here. Unless you want it open. I might just let you figure out what you want to do, but you can open this up too. I'll probably glue it. Let's just do it before I forget. Let's see. I think I'll glue it here and here so that it can be a tuck at the bottom. Here. So you can add what you want into the sides, both sides. So that's the middle of the second signature. Then this opens up like this. So look at where you can add all kinds of stuff onto here. Calendar. Splice that together. Here. Children's book page. Here you can add more paper or just fold it under and glue it if you want more strength to it. And this is Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary. I added a page to each from the vintage 1940s book that the cover came from. So this is Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary. this just added this here. You can put it wherever you want. Here's my tear over there. Strawberry shortcake. Piece that. Piece this card onto the side. And here's the third signature. Here I have a paper bag that I added a vintage image onto from a cookbook, I think. This has been pieced together just to give it more space across. I did a flashcard, tore some paper, added that to that side. Opens up. I think it's pretty adorable. I love glue books. Love all the interesting pages and all the space that you can glue onto. Here's the third signature. And then you could put something there. This is like an art book. It's got a nice texture to it. Painting book. Cute. Thicker. It's really pretty. Added this here and this little piece here. This is fun with from a sewing book. And you could put things in here. Isn't that cute? It's eclectic. That's what I like. This opens up. Added that. Calendar page. It's from a vintage floral book. This can be put anywhere, but this opens up like so. So that can be added wherever you like. And then we have the back, have the little pom-pom here, or it's not a pom-pom, it's a yo-yo. So this one, like I said, has been reserved. Let me show you the other three that I haven't finished, but will be available. So let me grab those. All right, this one will be available, and I'm calling this is what is it? Pig went to market, to market. I think it's adorable. So it's going to be on the cover here, similar spine with the, you know, what do you call this? Afghan on the spine to coordinate. They have their signatures. And I will show you, but this is, I'll do it quickly. It's going to be pretty much like the other one, same, you know, similar pages. Now I have not added, this is how it is before, and I'll have that one pocket here. So if you want this one, this is called just Market, and then I have yet to add on all the pages, but you know what I mean, because these are so wide. So this will be available, and if you can email me, my email is in the, it's always in the description. So I'll add on, like I did the other one. It's pretty. And I will tell you the measurements of this one too. This is the second signature. We're having a great weekend. It's, well, here's to market, so that's the corresponds to the cover. Here's the third signature. So it'll take a little while to finish these, but I thought I'd put it out there that these are available, so if you would like to reserve one, you can email me. There's an envelope. I added a few things too. And so on. I guess, I don't know why I showed you that because I haven't finished it. But anyway, okay, that's not what I plan to do. Okay, so that is market. I guess I just was going to show you to let you know what I will have available. This is 11 by 8, a little 8 1/4 maybe. They all have the 3 signatures. Then I have this one, which is Bobby Shaftoe, the nursery rhyme, which will be covered with the same, almost 11 by about 8 1/2. So that will be that one, similar. Still have to finish. And then the third one is the largest, and if it doesn't fit, and it's free shipping, but this one I think will barely get in the box, so hopefully it'll fit in the priority mail boxes. I usually send them in. Okay, so this is 12 by 8 1/2. So this one is, I'm just going to call it pumpkin. So there's that one. So those 3 will be available. when the first one was spoken for. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through of the first one. If you have any questions, you can email me. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great 4th of July. See you next time. Bye.